Hello everyone, it's Mehmet and Lego again,
Welcome back.
and we want to talk about something.
The biggest problem today is that having a role model is a thing of the past. It's really hard to find someone who, first of all, cares for the generation, second of all, is a decent person without many scandals behind them, and third of all, I don't know if the video is released yet or it's gonna be after this one, the problem of the incel and the femcel. The biggest problem is how the modern generations choose their role models not by what they do, but what they say. Today, it's really popular to have the Sigma grindset. Oh, if you're not, if you're not hustling 25 hours, 8 days a week, you're not really a male. What happened to the simple question of who's your role model? Oh, I don't know, fucking Chuck Norris. Or, oh, I don't know, Olivia? Was that her name? Popeye's wife?
Yeah, Olivia.
Like, what happened to the simple answer to they're my role model because I just like how they live their life or I love how they're portrayed? Why does the role model today have to be either controversial, beyond belief, or someone who is so unimportant to the society? Because for me, when we say role models, I think of a person who has impact on the society. Of course, role model can be anyone in your personal life and you want to be like them. But when I speak of role model right now, I'm talking about celebrities.
Yeah.
It's really nice to have a role model that's part of your family, someone you knew. That's wonderful. But the problem is those role models are dying today. They are so unrepresented in the society. If you go outside and ask someone who your role model is, there is a huge percent that if you ask, let's say, a Gen Z woman, girl, whatever, she's gonna mention a famous rapper, female rapper specifically. Or if you go out and you ask a young guy who's your role model, there's 90% chance that they're gonna say some controversial Sigma male. And that is not just a problem of a generation, that's a problem of the society.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I actually agree with you, but I'm gonna have to say more because the video is too short. Nah, just kidding. I think really our perception about role models has changed. Before, role models were part of our community. There was someone within our community who we looked up to. Someone as simple as the baker. If you saw the baker wake up at 4 a.m. every morning, treat everybody nice, give homeless kids some bread or whatnot, you'd be inspired by that person. If you're a functional, normal human, you'd be in awe of his character. And that's what role models were. Members of the community who we looked up to, who we strived to be like, because we appreciated them for what they did. Nowadays, the perception of role model is drastically different. As you said, usually it's some celebrity. And even among those celebrities, I don't know any who we consider a valid role model. Except for Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves.
Clint Eastwood?
And Clint Eastwood. Yeah, he's old cool though.
Dolly Parton?
Yeah. Hats off. Dolly Parton is a sweetheart. I love Dolly Parton. But yeah, it's not a lot of people. And there's a lot of celebrities nowadays. And as you said, the thing that makes role models today isn't their characters, but it's how entertaining they are.
And their appearance.
Exactly. That's part of the entertainment. If you can constantly talk about them and their actions, and you give it dopamine, they're a role model. Because people like to mix up today dopamine highs with actual admiration. If you're having a dopamine high from a certain event or a certain somebody or whatnot, people like to confuse that with admiration for the thing. That's not the case. It really is the case. true admiration is different. True admiration, I'd say, is even tranquil in a sort. When you admire someone, you feel at ease, you feel safe, you feel calm, you feel hopeful because you have an image like that to guide you in your life. It isn't, I want to be like him. Why?
Because he has money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most of the time people don't even know why they want to be like their role models. And that's different. That's the thing. Before, when the role model was part of the community, you knew exactly why you wanted to be like your role model. Oh, I want to be like a fireman because he saves people. I want to be like the baker because he was so kind to everyone. Nowadays, I want to be like Andrew Tate because he has money and bitches. How's that role model? How is that role model?
Like you said and like I said before, the problem of role models not being part of the family or the community is a big one. Because, yeah, you could have a role model based on their financial or social status. Sure, it happened in the past.
Yeah.
However, like you said, there were role models that we considered to be God level because they were so kind, because they cared for each other, because they cared for their community. Like you said now, oh, Andrew Tate because he has money. And, like, so what if he has money? I remember when we were growing up, there was the story and the movie about the little Japanese dog, Hachi.
Yeah.
That was a role model in the past. Like, it doesn't have to be a person. It's someone who shows love, care, loyalty. And that's what role models are for. Today, I swear that every time I've had this conversation with someone, and I ask them, who's your role model? They all say either, oh, Cardi B, oh, Nicki Minaj, oh, Andrew Tate. First of all, why would you have someone who has done almost nothing for the society? Okay, Cardi B, she admitted to a few things that are kind of illegal.
Kinda, yeah.
Un poquito. And yet, you consider her your role model. Why? Because she's beautiful? Yeah, sure, she's beautiful. She has money? Sure, she has money. Is she a good person, though? Maybe she is now. I don't know. But she has done disgusting shit in the past. And that does not excuse her. That does not excuse anyone if they've done a similar thing, Andrew Tate, to be considered a role model. To be a role model, like you said in the past, throughout history, it was either the kindest person, the bravest person, or the smartest person, or the most loving one. It was always someone who displayed a characteristic that's positive. And they did it not because they had to, because they wanted to. They wanted to help someone. They wanted to protect someone. And that's a problem of today's role model, that they don't give a shit about you. They really don't care about what you think. Everything they say, they do it for money. Everything they do, they do it for money. Everything they believe in it for money. What do you think?
No, I just wanted to say what you said. I'm just gonna paraphrase it though. The reason role models in the past were role models, because that was them. That was the characters.
Yeah.
They didn't have to act. Well, nowadays we're in a unique position. Because of the advent of the internet and social media, ideas can be spread further and much deeper than before. Because before, a role model could influence his community, maybe a few people outside who he had contacts with. Nowadays, a person with a camera and access to the internet can influence a hell of a lot of people. Millions and millions of people. And if you have the power to influence millions of people, that's dangerous.
Yes.
That has consequences to it. But see, the thing is, because they're not that, they're in front of a camera. They're not like that 24/7. They shouldn't technically even be eligible to be called role models, because their intent, whenever they turn on a camera or go up on stage, whatnot, is, okay, I gotta do this performance that I set out to do. That is the end goal, be all. they aren't like that always. Most of the time, it's a character. It's a role. And that's why it shouldn't be considered a role model. It's just a role, but not something you should model after.
I mean, the world is in such a place that role models, like you said, are just playing a role. When the whole concept of a role model is basing your role off of someone's characteristic.
Yeah.
It's not basing your role on someone else's role.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with you, but we'll let you guys decide what you think. Let us know in the comments.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.